We're here today at Park Subang, this lovely little community space, in conjunction with the establishment, or rather the proposal to establish a Malaysian Ombudsman office. We have with us an expert from Australia, the former Commonwealth Ombudsman and New South Wales Ombudsman, Professor John McMillan, to kind of talk to us a little bit about the Australian experience when it comes to having an Ombudsman office. An Ombudsman is an independent complaints management body. It receives complaints that people make against public services and public service delivery, and investigates and attempts to resolve these complaints. Now, the key factor that we need to think about here is the nature of the complaints that are investigated by an Ombudsman, which are primarily kind of premised around the concept of maladministration. Now, maladministration is a broad term. It could mean a whole bunch of things, but in essence, this refers to government actions or inactions that are in some way improper. Even if you have never wanted to seek government services, or if you have never made a complaint against a government service, this matters because ultimately a rising sea lifts all ships. We all benefit from having better public services. So having Professor John here talking to us would help illustrate truly the impact that having an Ombudsman office has had in the Australian experience on regular everyday lay people, to sort of illustrate what this could mean for us here in Malaysia once this new Ombudsman office is actually set up. We've convened CSOs that represent a vast array of thematic areas and focus groups, ranging from environment to gender equality, to student unions, to LGBTQ rights, to artistic expression and freedom of information. These are all various areas that are impacted by poor public service delivery. And so we really want to get to the heart of the stories that arise as a result of these failures, right? We don't want to look at the abstract idea of government failures or public service failures. We want to know what the real impacts look like. What are the real stories? What does it mean to have inadequate public services? Because ultimately, when we collect and compile these stories, we are able to then present and project a human face to these failures, which can only add to the pressure that we can then place on the government in order to ensure that whatever the Ombudsman Act is, when it comes out in Parliament, it is fit for purpose.